How's it going, YouTube? It's Panda time. In this video we have Grandis going up against Alphamon. These are two of the top meta decks, and I just don't have that much footage of Grandis in my channel, so I figured we'd definitely try and showcase some of it. It's maybe not the most exciting deck, but you know, it's a green deck and it's pretty good. People like it. I think that the deck is performing a little bit worse than people expected that it would do, but it can obviously still be very, very powerful, and if you're a green player, I'm sure that you're happy with it because it's definitely good enough here, right? Gonna go into the game here, hopefully any second now. We're gonna have, looks like Alphamon going first. There is a little bit of a glare on the racing, but the rest of everything should be okay, but I do apologize for that. Looks like it's gonna be a Doru start, rookie, pretty solid start for sure. The Dorus could do so much for the Alphamon. They're gonna set up the Coda, revealing 3 Oryuken, so I guess definitely adding one of those to hand. Gonna see a rookie for Grandis as well, so both players off to a pretty solid start. Gonna try and turbo out into that Grandis. The green memory boost do a fantastic job of helping the Grandis set up for sure. Gonna go into the blocker Cavateramon, which is really just used for the cheap Digivolution, and then the Pearson Okuamon to pass turn. So pretty good, right? Already first turn going all the way up to level 5, and then because of the boost, you can essentially guarantee that next turn you can go into the 6th, right? So a fantastic answer to the Coda. We're gonna see the Doru being hard play to cycle, and then Digivolve in the back. Pretty standard play for Alphamon players, right? You want to build in the back, at least until you're like level 4, sometimes even 5, so that when you promote, you're having like game-winning plays. We're gonna see the Kukua being dropped to pick up the Grandis. So both decks kind of similar in the sense that they just hide in the back, find the pieces, and eventually come out very explosive, right? We might be missing more pieces from Alphamon. We're not seeing any UGs, no Cool Boys just yet, right? Just a Doru in the back and a Doru up front. So might just look to cycle, get some early chip damage. That first swing can make a big difference, right? Oftentimes you're gonna get the Oryuken with a Doru Greymon underneath. It's gonna swing for 2 and then restand swing for 2. So getting them down to 4, you know, definitely does matter. Gonna be hard playing the Doru to again pick up those pieces. Trying to just build up that stack. Setting up like a Cool Boy here would be ideal. Cool Boy or Yuji, right? But looks like it's not the case. Gonna Digivolve into a Grumble to pass the turn. That's definitely not a great sign. Shows that, you know, she's kind of struggling and missing those pieces, right? Because like, you wouldn't want to waste the Grumble like that, since you probably use Grumble to close the game out. And if she had a Cool Boy, or like I said, any other tamer, definitely would have dropped it instead. We're gonna see the Promote come out. Gonna go into the other one, getting the extra memory and the Suspend. Pretty powerful effect. The Okuamon combo is very, very powerful, right? Get to go into the Grand Kuwagamon and potentially keep the Pearson as well, as we're gonna see here. Gonna go straight into the Grandis though. Not nearly as good. It's only 1 check. Does he still get the restand if you don't have the Grand Kuwagamon under it? Is that a mistake there? Like you need the X option or the Grand Kuwagamon, don't you? I could be wrong though. I don't actually play Grandis, but you guys let me know. And I'm gonna hard play the Kukua to pick up yet another Okuamon. So pretty early Grandis, not like that big OTK we're used to, but it's okay. I think that, you know, I talk about this all the time, but like in Cardiums, you don't always have what you need. You don't always have the exact combos, so you have to just make the best of what you have. Okay, yeah, so they're realizing that, yes, he doesn't get the on Suspend. It is just gonna be 1 swing. Honestly, it's still good enough, right? The 1 swing does matter. Alphamon player does go to 3 memory, but it's usually a point where, like, you know, if you're swinging to the Alphamon security, you might be giving them memory boost, UGs, Kodas, like I said, things like that. But in this case, none of that happens, so the Alphamon has to promote. But in this case, we don't really have the pieces to pop off. Gonna use the Doru Grey effect, getting some extra memory for the Dorus, some Carjo, which is pretty good. Definitely missing the Cool Boy and other shenanigans here. At 2 memory, gonna go into the Doru Grey Dex, and then get the discard to, you know, keep same memory. Really missing that Cool Boy though, right? Cool Boy makes such a massive difference in the Alphamon list. It's so strong there. Like obviously Cool Boy is good everywhere, but he's just absurdly strong there. Can use the effect to pop the rookie, which is kind of nice. Looking to go into the Alphamon to then equip another Doru to maintain turn and de-Digivolve. So not a bad response to the board state, right? She definitely was not in a great spot, but through the Dorumons, being able to gain so much memory and maintain turn, you can see just how strong that Dorumon is. Potentially going to our Oryuken, we know she has it. It's very expensive, but it costs 7 just to clear the rookie. So gonna opt to just play a Kongo to pass turn. The rookie's not gonna be able to swing anyway, right? And Grandis player has to start rebuilding from scratch in the back, but he does have a rookie, so lucky for him, he's gonna be able to start doing that. The Alphamon is not that scary because I don't believe there's an Oryuken or Oryu underneath. But again, she could at any point go into the Hurricane, although it would be for 7, which is kind of expensive. Maybe next turn it might be the play though. We're gonna see just how much the Grandis player can build in the back. Gonna just be setting up a Mimi to guarantee some memory gain. And once again, gonna be another stack in the back for Alpha. Might not have the rookies though, right? Like we were hard playing those rookies to get the searches. And the Alpha deck just naturally doesn't run that many rookies in the first place. So sometimes you just burn through them. There's the Cool Boy. Taking the Oryu. You know, definitely wish she had that before, that's for sure. Might still not be having a rookie. There's no Yuji either. Gonna get a tournament pack on the side. What is the play? The Alphamon. You just swing for 2, I guess, right? Like, is going into Oryuken worth it to clear a rookie for 7? It doesn't feel like it, right? Oh, swings into a memory boost. Now, it is 12k because of the Doru, which is nice, but that additional memory boost is gonna hurt. And just playing our Kongo to pass is definitely a rough position, right? Not having a rookie to build another stack in the back. The Alphamon could just get cleaned up here. It doesn't have protection. It's just 12k, very easy to get swung over. And with double memory boost and a Mimi, surely the Grandis player this time has everything that he needs. Gonna go into the Akua. Has that nice Pearson, has the second one as well. And then there's the Grand Kuwaga. This time around can Digiburst, get the extra memory from the Widmon to then go into the Grandis and still maintain turn. Grandis can then swing over the Alphamon. Gonna be 2 checks with piercing, restand, and that's gonna be the game. So a little bit of an awkward start for Alphamon. You know, the fact that she didn't have again a Yuji or a Cool Boy in security, I think makes a massive difference. Because if she had seen any of those, I think the game would have gone way different. Gonna start with a Palmon and then set up a Mimi, but the hard pass from Alphamon, not what you want to see. That is rough. Is that a ground fan we saw get revealed there? Some crazy tech perhaps? I feel like a lot of the Grandis list, they play no defense in security. So in an OTK meta, like when you have no defense, you can just get ran over. He is playing the security Digimon. I do like him. I don't actually know him. I think it might be like Sneezemon, something like that. I actually like that guy quite a bit. He comes out of security and he impacts the board, which is nice. At worst, it's just a champion you're playing 2 to Digivolve into, and that's okay. We're gonna see Yuji and a black memory boost to finally pick up a rookie. But Alpha player is definitely behind here. I also like that the Grandis player came out and started cycling. We see yet another Grand Fang, so definitely teched against the OTK decks. You know, Grand Fang, expensive, but pretty good in security, I guess, against the OTK. And just play more Kukumons, more memory boost, just get the surge, go super wide here. Alpha player finally has a rookie, can start building in the back and setting up a Cool Boy. So this time around, you know, she had a slow start, but when she does promote with the Yuji and the Cool Boy, you know, potentially could go all the way. And Doru will already been set up as well. So we're gonna see what Alphamon could do to turn this game around. Right now seems a little bit rough, but we also see Grandis going wide, which is not what you expect, right? You always expect like both of these, you know, the classic big stack meta gonna play Kongo to pass. We've seen this so many times in this matchup. Kongo's okay, kind of just slows your opponent down. I don't like the card because it doesn't actually do anything, right? But it's a nice way for her to pass turn. None of these can swing, so I guess it's a matter of like giving over as little memory as possible. Although if you play against Alphamon, you know that if you put him to 1, but they have a Yuji and a Cool Boy, they could just do everything. Terriermon could be a good way to memory choke. It doesn't actually stop the memory from the Tamers. It does stop the memory from the Dorus, But like if you go Dexter or Gray, he's effectively gonna pop the Terramon, and then you get the memory anyway, right? So in that case, the Terramon doesn't actually do anything. Only one memory though. I may have to just be brave and promote. Might still not have the pieces though, right? It's technically still early on in the game. Grandest player just going super wide. I actually kind of like it. We're gonna see Alpha stay in the back. I guess not having the correct stack to just go all out right away. We're gonna see Akua, and then the Mimi to promote. That's 6 bodies on the board, and I guess everyone's swinging. So in this case, Kongo or Breath of the Gods Security would save the Alpha Mode player, who could surely then promote and go crazy with the Cool Boy and the Yuji, right? But looks like there's nothing actually useful in security, and that's just gonna be the game. So an interesting one, but you know, Alphamon, they do brick sometimes. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching.